This Windfall training video is on scanner setup. So what we're going to do is go through all the setup on your scanner, what to make sure you have in your scanner before you start utilizing it. The first step is you need to find out what type of computer you want to plug your scanner into if you're going to do batch mode. Batch mode is where you plug your scanner into the docking station and use a USB cord to plug into your computer. Then once the USB cord is plugged into your computer, you can do what we call a data transfer, which takes all the data from the scanner and puts it into Windfall, and any data from Windfall transfers into the scanner. It's an upload and download at the same time. So the first thing you need to do is you need to figure out which type of computer you have so we know what software we need to load in order to get the scanner to dock. To find that out, you click on Computer, or you click on Start on your computer, right-click on Computer, go to Properties, and then on this screen it will tell you if you have Microsoft XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, and whether or not you have a 64-bit operating system or a 32-bit operating system. If you have a Windows XP computer, you will need to download Microsoft ActiveSync version 4.5. You can find that on www.microsoft.com and just type in Microsoft ActiveSync 4.5 and download it from there. If you have Windows Vista or Windows 7, you need to download Windows Mobile Device Center, and that's also on the Microsoft site. That's www.microsoft.com. And you'll need to download Windows Mobile Device Center, whether or not, and also based on whether you have a 32-bit machine or a 64-bit machine. You can also get these download files from our customer help site on www.windfallonline.com/customer. We also have the downloads on there. So you can either go to our customer site to get the downloads, or you can go on to www.microsoft.com and get the downloads from there. Or you can contact us at support, and we can connect to your machine and download Windows Mobile Device, Windows Mobile Device Center, or Microsoft ActiveSync on your computer, whichever. And you can contact us at support@assetcontrols.com, or you can call our number at 314-925-1547. So, batch mode means you dock, like I said, you have to dock the scanner to do a data transfer, or you can set your scanner to wireless mode, which is live. So any transactions you do automatically go into the database. If you select to use wireless mode, we suggest that you get a site survey done in your warehouse. That way someone will come in and see all the access points and let you know how many access points you need in your warehouse in order for you to operate in wireless mode. But most of our customers today use batch mode. So we're going to go over how to use batch mode in this scanner setup. So my computer is a Windows 7 64-bit machine, so I downloaded Windows Mobile Device Center on my computer. So this is what it looks like when you download it. This is the software that allows the scanner to see the computer and upload and download into Windfall. So this is Windows Mobile Device Center. Once you dock the scanner into the docking station and plug in your USB cord, Windows Mobile Device Center will automatically pop up on your screen like it has on mine, like this. So you'll see this. So it says set up your device, get Outlook, contacts, calendar, email, and other information on your device. Well, since this is your scanner, you don't want any of that information, but it will allow you to do a data transfer. As you notice down here, it says it's connected, but it's really not all the way connected until you click connect without setting up your device. So you must hit connect without setting up your device for it to be all the way connected. Now we are all the way connected. The scanner is connected to the computer, and now we can do data transfers. So that's the first step. You have to dock your scanner, make sure the USB cord is plugged into your computer, wait for this to pop up, and hit connect. Now you're connected. Also, you can only do one scanner dock per computer, so you can't have multiple docking stations hooked up to your computer at once. You can have 50 computers with 50 docking stations, that's fine, and do data transfers at the same time, but you can't have two docking stations connected to the same computer. Once you're connected via Windows Mobile Device Center, you can minimize that. And now we're going to be looking at the scanner. This is what the scanner looks like. There's different versions of the OS, which is the operating system for the scanner. We purchase our scanners from an outside source, so they have different operating systems on it. Some of you may have a newer screen, so it may not be the same screen that you're looking at that I have here, but it all works the same. It has the same options. So you may have a newer one or you may have this one. So this is the start screen on the scanner. This is before you're in the Windfall software. So I'm just going to go through a few little things on here so you can see. As you can see, we have start, the date and the time, and we have phone off, Wi-Fi available, Bluetooth off, getting started, tap here to set owner information. So there are multiple things. It's a Microsoft program, so there's multiple things that you can set up on the scanner if you like. To start with, I always like to make sure that if I'm not using Wi-Fi or this scanner has a phone capability and Bluetooth, if I'm not using any of those things, I like to make sure that they're all turned off. Because if they're turned on, all it does is drain the battery. The battery life of the CN50s are up to 8 hours of use. So the docking station also serves as a charger. So whenever you have the scanner plugged into the docking station and the docking station plugged into the wall, it's charging. And the red light will come on the scanner, and that's how you know that it's charging. It does, like I said, hold up to 8 hours of continuous use as a charge. But I would make sure I charge my scanners every night before I leave to go home. So what I do is I click here, and I'm hitting menu, do not show this message again for my Wi-Fi. Now if I click on phone there, it takes me to the wireless manager, and it says all, Wi-Fi available, Bluetooth off, phone off. If I want to turn them off and on, all I do is click on it, the given highlighted portion, and it turns it on or off. So now I have everything off. Then I hit my X to X out of here. Now to set my date and time, which is imperative that you have the correct date and time on the scanner set, because that is the date and time that you are receiving or taking out inventory. So you always want to make sure you have the correct date and time on the scanner. So you go to Start, click Settings, go to System, and Clock and Alarms. Here you can select what time zone you're in, whether you're in Central, Mountain, Pacific, Eastern, and then you can set your date and time. And when you're finished setting your date and time, you just click OK, and it'll save your settings. Also, you'll notice under settings, there's different settings for the scanner. You can go to the backlight feature, and it says turn off backlight if device not used for 5 minutes. That's what we typically set the default on the scanner to. That way, if you set the scanner down and walk away, the backlight will turn off and it won't drain your battery. Same for this. Turn on backlight when button is pressed on the screen or is tapped. That way the light comes back on and you can see. But if you ever want to adjust the time for a shorter period of time or longer, you can through Start, Settings, and Backlight. You can X out of here. Also under Start, Settings, you can go to Sounds and Notifications. This is where your screen tap sounds are. So if you want your screen taps really loud, you can turn them on. If you want your hardware buttons really loud, you can turn it loud. Notifications loud, on and so on and so forth. Some people like to be able to hear their screen taps when they're tapping on the scanner, so when they're typing in stuff, they can hear it better. So you can set it to soft or loud. So you say OK. And you can go through all the settings on the scanner and set the scanner to your functionality and what suits you best. But the only thing I deem as the most relevant is the date and time. You must make sure that is set. So once you have all your scanner settings set, and when we send you a scanner, when you purchase a scanner from us, we set all these settings for you. But in case you need to change any, or you have to reboot a scanner and it changes the date and time back to the factory date and time, that is how you change it to the date and time you need. Now to open the Windfall software, you click on Start, and then it's ACI Warehouse. Once again, whenever you see the barcode icon, that's Windfall. So if you click Start, you'll see ACI Warehouse in the list. If you do not see ACI Warehouse in the list, you can also access the system by going to File Explorer, and then My Device, Storage Card, ACI Warehouse, and you can click on ACI Warehouse from here as well. If it's not in your list there, that's another way to access it. So we'll go to Start, and we'll open ACI Warehouse. Now this is what it looks like. It says Windfall Warehouse. Here's Windfall with the barcode. Version 3.17. That is our latest version of the Windfall scanner software. All of our softwares have different versions. So the Windfall on the computer is one version. The Windfall on the scanner is another version. The Windfall on the web is a different version number as well. So whenever we upgrade you, we try to upgrade you to all the latest versions on all the devices and software systems that you have. So 3.17 is our latest version, 2013 ACI. As you can see, we're set to batch mode. Batch mode means you're going to dock the scanner and do data transfers. Wireless mode means you're in wireless. So we're going to use batch mode. So to set your scanner with your settings, what you want to log in with initially, the first time you set it up, is the username of ACI and the password of Speedy, SPEEDY. Login. Now we're on the main menu screen. As you can see, some of the features are grayed out. That's because we haven't done our data transfer to our database yet, so they're not active and available for us to select from. So as you can see down here, this says registered. What that means is the device is registered. When you first purchase a CN50 or any type of device from us, there's a registration period on the device. So when you purchase it, you'll notice that when you first open the software, it says Windfall will cease to run in 45 days. That is your registration period. That means you have 45 days to pay the invoice for the device. And once the invoice is paid for the device, then we send you a registration number so you can activate it and register it. You can still use the device before it's registered, but you have 45 days to pay the invoice before the device shuts down. So you can see this one is registered. Also, when you want to register a device, you just send us an email with the device ID, which is also the serial number of the device. You send us an email at support@assetcontrols.com with the device ID, and then in return, we'll send you the registration number to enter into the scanner and register the device. So as you can see, it's registered. The person logged in, user is guest. If you log in with your username and password, it will show your username. But since we haven't done a data transfer yet, it doesn't know any of our usernames and passwords from our Windfall database. Version is 3.17. Here's the battery. It says it's charging because I currently am charging the scanner.